was told that there was a creek lined with gold, solid gold.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Glad to see you here. Another beautiful afternoon here on the OroGrande. Bob is going to do an afternoon shift here. He's going to continue working on that bedrock and see if he can continue on that streak that we had a couple of days ago. Bob is working on the upstream wall there. He's going down into the bedrock as far as he can. He seems to have a really good spot there. Yesterday, Bob actually found a picker on the bedrock. It was on the downstream side, though, but on this upstream side seems to be a little bit more lucrative. You can see the backfill starting to catch up to Bob's feet there without me clearing the head a little bit there. We don't have the room that we normally would have when we start to shift. A nice overhead shot of Bob punching down into his hole. There's a good look at the sluice. You can see the gold hog matting is running very good. We finally got the sluice tuned and it's working the way we want it. The flow is very good. The gold hog matting is working perfect. Walk over here and check on how Bob's doing. You can see this large boulder protruding out the side of the wall. Like hundreds of boulders before, Bob's got to wrestle this one to the back as well.
Go my hole. Avalanche? Huh? An avalanche? That big rock. This stuff kept falling on me. I was all this deep into a pocket.
That happens a lot. You get a working space, you're doing good, and all of a sudden you get a huge rock avalanche that just builds everything in. You got to spend the next 10 minutes cleaning it out. Big rocks and boulders, they sure take a toll on you by the end of your shift. You're just worn out from moving them. Bob's got that mess cleaned up. Time to get back in there and clean out those cracks and crevices. Oh no, another rock slide coming down. You can see how touchy that side of the wall is. You just bump it and everything comes down. Nice overhead of Bob working in his hole. They're getting that bedrock squeaky clean, leaving no gold left behind. Takes a long time to work a little area of bedrock. You know, you just don't go in there and swipe it out like an excavator shovel. It takes quite a while to move a little bit of rock and clear out spots. I think dredging is probably one of the best ways to move the most material with the least amount of money and funds into equipment. Plus you can pretty much do this by yourself with a 4-inch, a 3-inch, or a 2-inch dredge. can see the progress we made going out to the center of the creek, and you can also see the progress we made backfilling. Basically, the creek bottom looks the way it did when we started. Real estate is getting a little tight in the hole there. You can see the backfill is starting to catch up with Bob. I had to actually start pushing some stuff outside of the hole instead of in the hole. Bob has moved over now into the center of the hole and is working on this little outcrop of granite that's sticking up. Beautiful day looking upstream from our dredge site on OroGrande Creek. Let's check in again on Bob and see what kind of progress he's making. Bob started off working on the upstream side on that hole in the wall, and he's worked the wall all the way down to the downstream end. You can see the amount of backfill that we've been putting in there. It's getting right up against Bob now. It's getting a little tight in there. Trying to throw a couple of rocks at Bob to get his attention, but it's really hard to time the stream flow to get it to float right in front of his mask. Bullseye.
It is so hard to time this current to get the rock to land where you are, but keep going this way. 1 hour 35. Why are you throwing rocks? 1 hour 35.
So you're over in this corner here, and I saw you were pretty deep down in there. Looked like you were almost down.
Bedrock here, and over here I had my shoulder down into it, and then I just took the hose down like this, but every time I moved the hose, it would pile up, and it filled right back up. But
Well, what was it, bedrock decomposing that you were sucking up? What were you sucking up so easy in that pocket?
I don't know. I don't know. It was just a huge
Like clay?
pocket. Yeah, clay. So next year, or next time we do this, before we even think about going deep, we need to clear 2 feet off the whole section. Because
Have a ledge, you mean?
Yeah, we are losing so much of bedrock down there because of the backfill, and we can't backfill this quick.
No, I was trying to keep it out of your hole.
But I mean, from not even start backfilling, because
You just need more room down there.
you just need more room because stuff keeps piling up. That bedrock, if this is where the gold is, we need to have that. We need to have a 15-foot circle of bedrock down there to play with.
Cool, I'm
And,
up for that.
but-
We can do that.
Yeah,
We'll just have to set our piles differently next year.
we'll just have to see how this turns out.
Yep.
But I got some nice pockets down there, and hopefully it looked like color, but you know, everything looks like color down there with this.
Yeah, well, those deep pockets, you know. Deep pockets, deep gold, I think,
Yeah.
huh?
Well, you see how deep that one was.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get it cleared out before you came in tomorrow, and if it filled back in by just flowing down, because it's.
Yeah, I saw you cleared some rock. I had to move it back because you can see the tailings were starting to go too far, so I...
Well, yeah, because every time I'd get in there, that shit would just fall on me. So I
Yeah.
went up to the next kind of ledge and tried to suck some of the loose stuff off and then blow some
Okay.
of it off so I could get back down.
Yeah. I brought it back a little bit, give you a little bit more hose, and then let the stuff drop off in here where we need it to drop off. Cool. Let's see what the cleanout's like.
Here's our clean out for the day. Not too bad. All right, we're calling it a day here. We got everything put away. The dredge is tarped, and we're heading back to camp. On our drive back to camp, we passed by Vince's claim, and we noticed he was down there, so we decided to stop and pay him a visit.
We're at Vince's claim, downstream from where we are at. And these are his steps. I think I'm going to get out my sandals and trust my bare feet. I'll be back. Look at this climb. He's right next to those logs down there. Got a ways to go yet. Nice steps though. Steps are helping. Switchbacks are helping. Vince says his wife is 5'2" and she can do these steps. Almost. Steps are getting longer. Yes, yes, yes. Made it down. Made it down. Holy smokes. I came down that. Yikes. Looks like Vince is using a snorkel. Hey Vince! Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your work.
Perfect timing. I was getting ready to take a break. My stomach's growling.
Oh, good.
But I'm starting to get the hole widened out now. I'm trying to get to I can behind that boulder.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'll roll the boulder into the hole once I hit rock bottom.
Yeah, cool. That's a good strategy. Got a lot of real estate to work with. Pretty in here. You're pretty open, aren't you?
Yeah.
Once you get down that hill.
Yeah. How was it for you?
I only slipped in a couple of places.
Was the steps pretty good?
Yeah, the steps are great. They helped out a lot. I had to go into town to make some phone calls, so Bob just did an afternoon shift, and he had a little bit of real estate yet to work with on bedrock. So we'll just see how just bedrock looks. And yeah, yesterday we did 1.4 grams.
Per yard?
No, for 3 hours.
For 3 hours.
Yeah. So almost a half a gram an hour.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
It was a custom built. The guy who built it was a printing press repair technician. Almost an engineer type of level. To repair these print presses. 1/4-inch punch plate. Keeps that down nice.
How long did you say you worked today, Vince?
What time is it now?
So, yeah, it's a little after 2, I
So
believe.
I've got about a good hour to solid.
That's good, good day.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get to the bottom. There's such a strong flow on that rock, I get a little bit of backfilling coming through.
Have you been to bedrock in this area?
Right down in here, that's all bedrock right there.
So that's the shallow area you were talking about?
Yeah, I've been in there. It's either been dredged real well, or it just gets stripped clean of anything.
So that's the cleanest second stage I've ever seen, and this all custom built. Looks like it.
Yeah. And then we got a small stream. Put you over on the rock. Right. The gold just drops right out. It is so heavy. People don't know just how heavy gold is. There's some place. You have gold. A lot of times this is where you find it.
Yeah. It's a nice place. This wood matting catches it nicely. Seeing some glimmering in that area.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like there's quite a few flakes in there.
Good. Yeah, looks good.
That's a clean out.
All right. Thanks for showing. I better get back up or Bob will think I got lost.
Thanks for coming
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. Nice. Thanks for showing me.
You guys gonna be down tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to try to do a long shift tomorrow because I got to get a big area cleared so Bob can hit that bedrock. So, yeah.
All right,
We'll
man.
hit it hard tomorrow.
Well,
We'll see you tomorrow.
take it easy going up. You probably should, yeah.
Okay.